Mm. Hello, happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing great. Thanks for playing today. Welcome to the It's a Jolly Holiday with Mrs. ButterD 2025 whip and chat, pen drop, just whatever. So very exciting stuff. So glad you're here. Don't have to be part of the event to join in the whip and chat. You can work on whatever you'd like. Just whatever brings you joy and jolly is fine to be here. Tim will be going live this evening, turning pens, I assume. That's the plan. So I am here. And let us welcome who is here. Cindy, you've been here a long time. She checked in at midnight. She was partying. Hello, hello. Let's see. Teresa Raymer is here. Good morning, Teresa. Hopefully you're still with me because that was an hour ago. And then I said, we're not starting yet. I'm not ready. Hello, Lori. Welcome in. Hello, Trudy. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Hello, Lexical Anonymity. Hi, just unboxed this kit. Yay. Did you do an unboxing recording or did you just take it out and get it kitted up? I'm a little behind the 8 ball. I'm always doing leopard stuff, so or appointments or whatever, but I got one square. I got the rest of this done yesterday. I went to another leopard's house, Tala, who lives literally across the main drag from us, like literally 1.4 miles. So we get together, try and do it monthly, but it's usually every other month. We go for lunch, then we go back to her house and we diamond paint because she has a big table. And then I got this done over here because the dividing line's right about here. You can see where that is. And then I got this done. Then it was starting to get dark. So I thought, oh, it must be time to get home. And I went, oh, the live is going on. So I jotted home real quick. Then I left the bag at her house. I go back and here we are. So I got a little bit done. I'm moving. I'm really enjoying this. This is a round kit. But I know a lot of people like, oh, round. I wish it was square. The rounds now at Diamond Art Club are incredible. Someone else said that in an unboxing, so I started doing this. They lay so well. They don't slip and slide. You don't see the circle marks or anything like that. You don't see the lines, grid lines, or anything. It is phenomenal. Look at the shine on this, and I don't have much light on it. So beautiful. So thank you, Diamond Art Club, for upgrading your round kits. It makes it much more enjoyable. It's almost like you're doing squares. So don't fret if it's not a square. The rounds are very much improved. So yay. Let's see. And hi, Lexical. I'm trying to see if you've been here before. Gotta go. Taking kids to do something fun with the husband. Want to stop and say hi. Hello, have a great afternoon. Come back and watch the replay because we will be showing some pen blanks from Rapture Resins. So check that out. We'll decide whether we do whip and chat first or pens first. Just depends on people's schedule and what everybody wants. We have some beauties to show. Definitely check it out. If you see anything lexical, just send email to leopards@leopardlw.com and just say, I'm interested in C4 if it's still available or whatever you see is available. Because sometimes I can get more and remake. It takes longer, but I have a lot of doubles and triples and stuff. So check it out. Have a great Saturday with your family. Thanks for stopping by, though. Anyway, this is the start of week 1. So probably after this live, I will put up the week 1 progress post. And then I think I'm going to do the math and figure out where the weeks are because it started last Saturday. So technically this was week 1. So I'm a little behind the 8 ball. If it goes an extra week, do we care? No. because if you're doing a Christmas one, it can kind of roll into not drills and chills, that's over. Jingle drills. This thing over here, I don't have the new tray, but I got one from 2023. This was the jingle drills. So you could do that. If you're doing jingle drills and you want to start later to do your canvas for that and this, you can do that too. No, it's very low key. Anyone who did my last event and the Jeremiah Kettner event know that we are very chill here at the Leopards, and we're not, no big rules. Anything kind of goes within reason. So we're pretty fair. So if you want to start, you can start whenever, as long as once you start, that's when you can start posting in the weekly things and you'll be considered. And then the grand prize, you don't have to finish, just show what you did at the end of the event when we have the grand prize, and we have lots of prizes for that. We're saving most of those for that. So we'll probably have a Diamond Art Club gift card throughout the month, and we will have a tray from Creations Moran, very similar. It's the Christmas Fairy, which is in the header, but it will look similar to this with the event name on the back. It's red on the back. I don't have them yet. They will all come to me and I'll ship them out from here. So be sure you fill out your participation form. It's in the feature tab, and that is only to get your information. It's not anything grueling. It's just what's your Facebook name, what's your real name, your address, your phone number, what you're working on, and that's not etched in stone either. So just something to get your information. So we make it easy. So we don't, if you're busy working or away on vacation and you win something, we can just ship it to you, email it to you, whatever the case may be. And that is how that works. For the Diamond Art Club gift cards, we did them in the past week by week. That's how they gave them to me. Now they want to collect all the names. It's just their new process for that. Just so, you know, some people were giving them away to people that didn't earn them, I guess. I don't know. But they said, just give us all the names and emails at the end of your event, and we will get them the gift cards, and that way they can use them. So that is fair, and they can make it last longer than just a short amount of time. So, and it's easy to track it because they're easier to kind of figure it out, and they can just send them in groups. So, we'll note that's the only one that won't come right away. And we're still working with, you know, some new shops and shops I found out from other things. And so we're working with them to participate. So we'll be adding things all the time. This was a last minute, so we have lots of stuff. So pretty fun. Let's see, lost my internet on cell phone, might have to watch replay. Okie doke, Teresa, we're here and you can watch and that kind of stuff. So we can whip and chat or in chat and see what happened. It is a Saturday. It's getting close to Thanksgiving, so a lot of people are out doing family stuff and getting ready for things and getting ready to go away for the holiday. So not a lot of people here. It's the middle of the afternoon, so I get it. So I do have some pens to show. I think we'll probably go that route first. That way we get that out of the way, and then we can just finish up with that. So so that is kind of what we will do. If you want to continue watching, you can do that, and I'll probably run out to the shop, and I might have something here. We'll have to see for a possible prize. We'll see if we have anything that we can give away. Let's see where my papers at. Here they are. So for anyone who has not done pen drops with the Leopards, we do things a little different. Kind of. I better keep a couple of these because I don't want it to get on the canvas. Okay. So the way we play pen drops is we have it letter and number. And this makes it easy for our replay folks to say, hey, do you have A6 available still? Nobody claimed it as still available because they don't know if someone else emailed. So that way I go back to the video and I can reference, oh yeah, I have that. I don't have that, but I have an extra one somewhere. I'll find it, or I'll see if I can get it from the caster again. So I usually try and buy in bulk when I do get them, because you just don't know. Like there was this blank, which Joe, and I don't know if she's here today or not. Hey, I see someone saying, hey, Carrie. So hello, Sabrina. Welcome in. Sabrina is one of my elves, one of our group experts. She has every Mrs. ButterD, along with Raccoon Eyes also, Anne. They are the group experts. They know a lot about, they've both done events with me for Mrs. ButterD. They know her canvases, her artwork, and they can help answer any questions or let you know if something is discontinued or not. So they're here to help as well. So if you hear from, of course, Tim isn't as versed in canvases as I am. And so I needed some group experts that could help me answer questions and things. So so if you see Sabrina in the Facebook group, or Anne Margaret, she goes by Facebook, reach out to them, ask them a question. If I'm not available, I might be going out of town starting next week for our family Christmas trip. We're doing it early. And so that will be that. So this blank was from Rapture Resins. It was in one of their auctions, and I saw this and went, wow, this is my favorite glitter that they do. And after the auction, you have the opportunity, and even you guys can, to oh, thank you. I'm just gonna pop this up there. That is very, very nice. Yes, it is a pleasure to be part of your amazing group. Reach out to me. I'm always here to chit chat and help with whatever you need. See, everyone is just wanting to help everybody. But this was in one of, and you can go to Reach Rapture Resins, and they have a group that gets added, but I can purchase it for you if you see one of the auction blanks. And that way you have more time to pay for the blank and the turning service, so you don't have to pay the blank up front. I do that for you. So I bought 2 of these, and one of them I kept for a model. So I always had what it looked like in case someone else saw it. And then the other one we put up on a Wild Wednesday, and we had like 7 or 8 people wanted it. And what you do is you claim if you're interested, and then if we have more than 2 or more people, we do the picker and we draw for it. And whoever's name comes up, they get the opportunity to purchase the blank. They can turn it down, and then we'll redo it at another time. But if you don't want it, you can just say, oh, well, I'm going to gift it to so-and-so. It doesn't work that way. We just want to be fair to everyone and give everyone the opportunity fairly. And so we will draw for it at another Wild Wednesday or in the future, should you pass. Or if you pass that day, oh, that was more than I changed my mind. Totally fine. So I didn't know how many people would love this as much as I did. And oh, a lot of people loved it. Teresa loved it. Starla, who's on here very often, loved it. Denise, Lori, who's here now, loved it. So I ordered them in groups of 3. So I had enough for 6. I had 5. So I ordered 6. So I have one that's available. It's one more left. Now, if we have a big, hey, I want them, and we get another 6, I will order another 6 or another 3, whatever the case may be, if you love this blank. So just because you see something, I try my darndest to get it from the caster if I can. And sometimes the caster will say, if I have the materials. Dan always has these materials. So that's at Rapture Resin. So that's usually not a problem. But other casters, oh, if I can get the glitter, or if I can get the Palmer clay items inside, they will do that. So they know I buy in bulk because I get a lot of people who are interested. So that is that. So if you're interested in this, this will be one of the ones up. So keep that eye on. And the rest of these are all, this is my bulk. These are all Rapture Resins that is in the Leopard inventory that I usually save for this. Well, this guy isn't, but he's super cute. with palm trees and beachy stuff. So, and then this is the bell glitter if you want a flipper type thing. This is the bell glitter that's in that pen. So these don't make great writing pens, but they make great flippers, 4¼ inches, 4 inches long, and you put, you know, both ends, and similar to this, it makes a great, this is 4¼ I know some people like it a little shorter than 4¼ but 4¼ is a really nice size. Some people like 4, like Cindy likes 4, and we can do that too. But this is like a flipper. This is a thicker flipper, but we can do them smaller too. But this is our kind of standard with the flying tire in the middle and flipper. And if you flip, you know, it's a great size. So that's what these are wonderful for. But they're good for just a regular pen with bases or some other design that Tim does in there. I've done a few others. So these will be up. I'm going to place some of these out here. And there's some buttes in here. So we have this beautiful, let's just put this on my lap. So we're going to start this. So I have the A1 through there. I put the price in after I get them all laid out. And that includes the blank and the turning service. So most of these blanks go for about $20, and that is any upcharge. That's what I paid for them. Some are $15, and I know which ones those are because that was the price previous, but it's become so popular, and with materials, they've upped the price for buying individual blanks. So this is a newer one. This was from the same auction, and this is called Argyle, and it's lilac purple with abalone in there. Absolutely stunning. A couple weeks ago, Joe, our moderator, she had purchased this and asked me to order it, and she did a mini pen in it. It's one of the Saturday or Sunday night lives that Tim did, and it's gorgeous. And I'll have to get her to send me pictures of them all because I don't think I took pictures of them all. I just sent them. So that is that. And you can do 4¼ you can do 5¼ makes a great writing pen if that is what you're after. It's just beautiful. Lilac, if you're a purple lover, and it makes the abalone almost look like some purple coloring popping out on it. It's absolutely stunning. So this one is 65 because this is a square resin turn, and that's 45, and then $20 for the blank. It's 65. Pretty easy. So math, no upcharging, nothing like that. It's just standard turning. So next up we have Stepstones, which is another. These are 100% resin. These are not 3D printed. We don't have to worry about not anything not adhering. It doesn't have glitter sticking out. It's just, his blanks are incredible. So this is called white. So you have a solid white resin here with this omnit. It's called omnit. Well, here it is, omnius, and it's OMINOUS, and it's this green, blue, and purple mixture. So you see some of the purple through here, and this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. It is gorgeous. He did one that had clear ends with like a starlight glitter in it, and then had this omnius in the middle of it. Beautiful. I have one more of those left if anyone's interested in seeing that on there, and I could show it on Tim's Live. So this is super pretty, gorgeous, great for so many different canvases. And if you love purple or blue, I mean, it's right up your alley. So very pretty. This too is the same price, 65. I paid 20 for the blank, and then the turning service for square resin is 45. So no transparency there. Now, here's a cool one. This is an Argyle mold, but it has black Argyle with custom cyclone, and it's got like teal and orange and purple. If you have Boo Cafe from Mrs. ButterD, this matches it 100%. Incredible. I laid it on there when the box came in, and this came in, and I threw it on there and went, whoa. So this is super pretty. And this is most of these I'm showing are going to be 65. I can tell you that right now. Those steps tone blanks turn up beautifully. Oh yes, that is Jess Russ. Jess Russ is like me. She is a Rapture junkie. If we see an auction and she comes to me and she has me order them for her, it's just easier. So because they want you to check and check and check, and I'm retired, so I'm home. I can get to my phone. Jess is a teacher, so she can't always check quickly enough. So I said, well, I'm ordering it, and she always sends them to me to turn. So I said, they'll come in my pack, and when they get here, I'll let you know. And I keep a notebook now, so I know I don't get lost on trying to remember, because they take a while to remake. But this is stunning, 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 beautiful. Look at the mixture in there, and they turn out absolutely beautiful when they're done. So I'm trying to see. I don't think I have any in here. All my other pens are out there, I think. Oh, here we go. This was an E-pen, very similar to, this is called Slanted Diamonds. Or no, this is Diamonds, and this is like, I forget the coloring, but this is one of his blanks. This is an E-pen Tim made for me to show, an E-pen, and they just are so soft, not heavy, and just a joy. This turn here, if you like this, is the TIE Fighter Interceptor. Yes, we're Star Wars fans. So TIE Fighter Interceptor, and it's kind of like a very soft bow tie, and this is very soft ring, and it's super nice. So that just shows you how they turn beautifully. This is also one of his slanted hearts. These hearts in the middle are green. I don't have any more of these, but you can see it's like a green glitter in there, and it's transparent if you hold it up to the light. It's crazy. I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I thought they were black. It's green glitter after Tim turned it. Look at that. You can see the dark green glitter. Beautiful. This is my straightener. And then I can use it for regular pointing. This is an everlasting tip. And this is long. This is, it's 5 1/4. It looks longer than that, but it's super pretty. This is Interceptor, my favorite turn. It's very similar to Vases, but a little shorter. And you barely feel this little dot there, little slant. But that's a favorite turn that we like to do. So that just gives you an idea. So this one here is called Argyle Black Custom Cyclone. So he made this custom mixture, is what he's saying. I'll hold that up. It goes with Boot Cafe, if you were lucky to get that one. So anyway, so that's that one there. Anyone want to see any after? That's fine. Let's see. This is an older one. And I had to pay, someone had to pay shipping on that. I had to pay shipping on it, so to reimburse. But this one is an older one from a while, over a year ago, I think. Broken Scales, Navy Blue, and Glacial Ridge. Very pretty. If you're a dragon lover, does not look like dragon or mermaid or anything like that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you are a blue person, this is for you. So it sort of has like an abalone with this Glacial Ridge, which is this very light blue in there, and makes a wonderful writing pen, makes a wonderful diamond painting pen, E-pen, anything like that. We also can do the screw-in tips, which I think I brought. I don't know if I have one here. I can run and get it after we're done, but we can do screw-in ends. We do the twist and pick, or we can do the twist and pick, or we can do the regular twist on. Twist on is what they had originally. Twist and pick is what the pen that comes in the Diamond Art Club toolkit. And Starla was the first one that ordered that and challenged us to see if we could do it. We thought we could. Took us a little longer, but now we've got it down. So there is on the order form, and if you want to screw an end, you have your choice based on the tips you have. And you just need to answer that which type you want, and it makes it easier. You don't have to worry about putting it in the notes. And if you want an E-pen, there's an answer question for that. So we kind of know what that is. If you have a favorite turn in the middle, or hey, I saw this on one of the replays, I'm going to email you. And so then I'll know or reach out. If you don't put anything, we assume it's artist choice. But we always let you know when Tim is turning your order. And if you can come on, great. If not, you can watch the replay. Every blank is turned in a premiere or live. We don't not turn anything that's not recorded unless it's a surprise or something like that for someone. Then we will turn it offline. But this is beautiful. This was very popular with my dragon friends. And we did this during Emma Casey's Dragon Seasons with Enablers Outpost. And we made dragon pens. This came out at the same time. And oh, everyone went crazy for that. A customer wanted this and wanted to buy 3, but he didn't need 3. So he said, would you buy the other 2? Which I did. And I sold one other one. And this is the last one. So I could probably ask Dan to remake it. I always will save the sticker and take a picture of the sticker here, because if I can show him this, he knows how to remake. So very easy. So this is Broken Scales, and this one here. Let's see. Math is hard. This one is 60, because this blank at that time cost me 15. And then $45 for the turning fee, it's 60. I'm not gonna upcharge. I don't do that. I want to be fair, and I put it in the listing exactly what you're paying for, so you know. So very good. Okay. So we have, this is cool. I had an extra of this. This is called Circles. This was a new design, and it is white with cyclone. So it's that same color wave that's in here, but he poured the circles in white, and then he poured this on top of it, all through it. Another beauty for Boo Cafe. Another beauty for that. So it's got like the purple, like a pinky purple, but it goes so well with the purple and Boo Cafe. I even matched it up this morning and looked at it and went, wow. So beautiful. Teal, orange, just so stunning. And a lot of people are not orange people. I do have a few people that are, but this blank is absolutely beautiful. The Cyclone, I have fallen in love with it. And I'm like, oh. And so this was a new mold. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll get that. And so I got 2, and I sold 1. And then this is the other one here. So pretty cool. And called Circles White Cyclone. Very pretty. Very pretty. I haven't gotten to these. Some of these are right on Rapture Resin's website. So if you don't get one, or you decide later on, you can go right to his website, raptureresins.com, and you can order them. And all you need to do is include in the notes that you want to send them to Leopard Leatherworks. We're an authorized turner with Dan over at Rapture, and he sends to us quite often. I order quite often, so he will gladly send anything in the next order that comes my way, or right away to me. But you have to indicate that, or message him in Facebook and tell him, I just ordered, this is my order number, please send it to Leopard. Very easy. That's pretty cool. This is interesting. This one is called Maze, and it's called with white border and gala. So very cool. Purple, blue, gold. It's sort of a Christmassy kind of thing. It can sort of blend in with Hanukkah as well. So very versatile for the holiday season or spring or any time of year. And so this is very pretty. I just like the colors because I gravitate to purple and blue all the time. And so very pretty. And so that would make it great writing pen, great diamond painting pen, a flipper. There's no option what you can do with that. And we came up, Jess, she's one of our group expert in Leopard, and she came up with a couple new turns last night for her blanks. So I will take pictures of those and share those And I'm sure she will in the Facebook group, but I'll post it and share those turns so you can see a couple other turns. That's the best place to see turns, is either ping onto a live while you're diamond painting, or go to the Facebook group, as a lot of people post what they get. In fact, Teresa just got some pens yesterday, and she posted it in there. Linda Kay over in Canada finally got her order, and it wasn't fast due to everything internationally, but she did get it, and beautiful. And she shared her pens and a writing pen with paw blanks, and we have lots of those paw blanks available. So super cute for cats or dogs as well. I don't think it's here. I have a writing pen with a dog and also with a cat, so I can show what it looks like. It's super cute. The cat I love because the cat is there's a cat sitting at the top of the pen, and the clip is the tail going down. It's super cute. So there's that one. That's May's White Gala. That's fairly new. I didn't put these in. This is 65 because the blank was these blanks were 20. So super pretty. This I showed something similar a couple of Wild Wednesdays. Broken Diamonds. That's what this style is, but different. White with the color wave in there. I forget what it is, but I could probably look it up on my invoice and find out what it is. But this one was an older one. So this was back last year. And this was actually gifted to Leopard and by a customer. And she wanted to get it. And so she bought the whole lot and said, here, you can just keep it and sell it. And yay. So I'm like, okay. So perfect for Wicked. I mean, Wizard of Oz, Emerald City. Here we are. So Broken Diamonds. It's green. The diamonds the lines are done in green. The main part of it is this green mica powder with sort of like a shininess to it. Very shiny. And then it also has abalone, our favorite abalone that we all love. Very pretty. Super pretty. So, and that is, that's 60. I'm sorry. That will be 60. Perfect for Wicked if you're doing a Wicked canvas, or Oz and Og next year. If you're doing that, that would be perfect for anything green. If you like dragons, it would look really good with some dragons and Randall Spangler. That event is going on right now. So perfect for that. So many beauties. And I had this. I couldn't find what I did with it, and I found it. Let's put some little roundy rounds in here. So, okay, we'll do these last two because we're going on the Wicked thing right now. So here we go. Here is Glenda, what I call it. But this is Folklore Glitter. It's called Naomi. This is what my flipper is. And I have screw-in ends in both ends, has a model. And I can run and go get it if anyone wants to see it. But it's got this flying tire design. It's a little thinner. I have that one thinner for flipping. I use that one a lot because I don't want the tips being wobbly. So I use that one a lot, and it's pretty. This is called Nugget, I think, or something like that. And you can order it directly off his website. This is Naomi. This is available on the website if you miss it, and you can ship it right to me. But this has this called Folklore Glitter Plus. It kind of glistens. I think if you try a black light on it, supposedly. I've not tried that. But it's like a silvery glitter and silvery flakes in there with a baby girl pink. So here you are, Galinda. So that is her. So those are 60 each. So that one. And then we have one that kind of matches. And this is called Loch Ness, which we have a turn called Loch Ness. This is green. Lime green. You might have a football team that is bright green. Kevin, got the earphones in. He's in his own time of pain. Hey, Denise, welcome in. Here in a second, I'm going to check in. Hi, Starla. Glad you're here. Said hi to Jess. I might have to go back up. Sabrina's here. Yay, yay. So this is Folklore Glitter Plus Loch Ness. It is the exact same glitter, silver glitter. Looks kind of opally in the, this one, this is Folklore. This is Folklore, yeah. He uses like a gold and silver kind of flaky glitter in there, chunky glitter. Actually, these two would be, hold on. These are 65 because it's got chunky glitter. And Tim eats glitter when he turns these, so I got to compensate his lungs. So it's 65, my bad. These ones, oh, this one is 60. Oh, God, I'm so bad. 60 for this one, but these two are 65 because of the chunky glitter. So it's considered a hybrid because it has so much glitter in it. It takes extra time to go through that, so glitter isn't sticking out of the blank when we're done. So that's round one. So if anyone wants to see anything else on these, let me know. If you're interested in any of them, type in just the A1 to A9. So this one is Argyle Lilac Purple Abalone, 65. This one is Stepping Stones White with Omnius. This one is Argyle with Black Custom Cyclone. And then this one is Broken Scales, Navy Blue with Glacial Ridge. It is 60 because this was an older blank when they were cost less to make because he didn't make that many remakes. Now it costs a lot more resin to use, so the price went up. Like for this one here is 65. Circles, new design with the cyclone in the middle. Very pretty. These two, Boo Cafe, any of the Halloween ones Mrs. ButterD put out, looks really good. Looks good with any Halloween piece. Really good if you have any for next year. This one is May's White Gala. Very pretty. Makes a gorgeous writing pen, makes a gorgeous diamond painting pen. Any of these would go either way because they're 100% resin, and there's no, except for these two, you would have issues being a writing pen. This one, Broken Diamonds, Green Abalone, perfect for Oz and Og next year, Emerald City, Dragons, whatever, Christmas, whatever you love. I mean, this is my canvas right here, sort of kind of goes. There's some darker green up at the top of the, actually I have a picture of it. It looks really nice with it as well. So that one is 60 because that was a little bit less of a blank that it costs to make them. And these are 65 because these are hybrid chunky glitter. So, and then $15 for the blank. Very easy. Makes great flippers. This is 5 1/4. You can make it this size and it would be fine. The flippers that we make are usually 4 1/4 is what I recommend. That's what's comfortable for me and most people. But we can go 4. So this is 5 1/4 inches long. You would just have to indicate you want your blank to be 4 inches long, and that's fine. You can do 4 3/4. We've done a lot of that recently. So that would be all those. So all that is yay. Okay, so we got Denise liking A1, and so anyone else for A1, put in your code. And then Jess is interested in A4, which I should have known because Jess loves blue. So if it doesn't have blue, usually I could pass on that. And I've noticed everything that's been coming my way has been blue. So and there's a few people like blue. Joe loves blue. I love blue. Denise loves blue. Denise and I both love purple, and so does Joe. We love purple and blue. So that's usually what I pick up. But anything that I have is usually, I try and, if it catches my eye, I'll grab it. If someone else is getting it, then I'll add 1 or 2 more just to make it feasible because someone will see it being turned and want one, and I have it. So with this, ooh, where did that go? With this little guy, I only got 2, and I had 1 to offer up, and I kept 1 for a model, and I had 5 other people who wanted it, and they're in. I just got to send the invoices this afternoon for the people that ordered it. I've contacted them all, and they all know. A2, did you say it has purple? This has purple. this has purple. This is a purple in here with blue and green. Very, you can kind of see it through here better. That's what it looks like. Very pretty. Super gorgeous. And this one has purple. This is like a pinky purple. This one has purple. And this one has purple. Those are both. And this inside these circles is the same as in here. It's just laid out with a different mold. This is an argyle mold and this is a circles mold. So, and I kind of think I know how he does it. You pour one and then you pour the other over. So, and then you stick it in and then you pour this on top and then you tweak it. I'm guessing that's how he does it. I don't know his process 100%, but that's what I'm guessing. So that is what I have. So far, A4 for Jess and A1. Let's see. Teresa said, did you say A2 has purple? Yes, we covered that. I want that one. Okay, Teresa wants A2. So just put in A2, Teresa, so people know that that's the purple one you want. Makes it easy. Almost looks like the inside of... No, yeah, it does look. I know what you're saying. And nodes, it's like those rocks, and it's called stepping stones. So stepping stones is what this little mold is called. So it's like a patio almost, or you have those walkways that have like the rocks all laid out in different ways. It's kind of like that. So we used to make those out of stained glass back in the day. A2. Okay, so we have A4, A1, A2. Anyone else up for any of those or any of these? Going once? Going twice? This is what it is. You can come back to any of these. A1, I'm going to write this down real quick. Denise. That way people know when they're watching the replay it's taken. And then Teresa. And then A4 is Jess. Now I didn't bring my bag. Bear with me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Let's just take those out. You just write these up real quick. That way, if I have other ones for you to write up from the Burl and Bell, I can do those together. And this is Teresa. And we'll move these other ones off the plane. And if you think about it and later in the day, oh, it was really pretty, you can come back. And 4, 60, that one was different. And that's navy, glacial scales. Tim can never read what I write on these bags, and he has no idea. So I just rewrite it for him. And I speak Tim. So there we go. Okay, those 3 are gone. These 3 are still available. I'm just going to put them to the side. I'm running out of side space over here. Okay. there's the first page. Now we're going to go to B. There. Okay, we're going to B. And this bridge. Bad did or something. Okay, so I have a few other ones. So next up on the board, we'll see how many we get through these. I'm trying to do the most recents that are newer or hot. So yes, oh hi April. April's here. Our corgi friend. How are the puppies? Are they home to their owners yet? But this one, back to this, stay on point. Argyle. And this is black with blissful. So it's sort of like a pinky purple white kind of look. Very pretty. So you can see here, this is where you can really see the colors good. So it sort of has a pink and a purple and kind of like a abalone thrown in there with prismatic. So very gorgeous. Very pretty. Matches Jeremiah Kettner too. So I know a lot of you are fans of that. So looks really good with Nico Mart. That's a popular one. We actually did a tray of Nico Mart. So yay. So really beautiful. And that is Argyle Black Blissful. So that's 65, 20 for the blank, 45 for the turning. Can be a writing pen or a diamond painting pen, whichever you prefer. And most of these are. Some of these are similar. This is like got all the Nico Mart colors in it. So I like that. It caught my eye. We were in the middle of doing Kicking with Kettner 2025 in July. And look at those colors. That is like Nico Mart. So bluish purple, kind of like a dark periwinkle, that blissful pink color along with teal. So it's not super purple. It's more of a blue purple. It looks purple if you go like this. So it's looking probably to you guys like blue, but it's like a blue purple. So it's kind of, you could probably take a picture if anyone was interested and want to see it up close better than the way the lighting is. But this is the maze design. Great writing pen. In fact, no, I didn't think that. The writing pen I had made by someone else that I had won it from was like, this was the writing pen and this had purple in it and they put purple gems on it, and I ended up I just went in there and played around and put my name in the kitty and I ended up winning it. So my oops, the husband that makes pens. But anyway, it's nice to have a collection. Doesn't mean we all can't have collecting. We collect pens, we collect diamond paintings, and that's just what it is. We don't have a problem buying diamond paintings. We just can't do them as fast as we buy them. And one of where I was at Tala, I was at her house, and that's the shirt she had on. I don't have a diamond painting problem. I just can't do the kits fast as I shop. I thought that was funny as heck. So anyway, this is very much with Nico Mart. I have one of the trays, and it matches it beautifully. So you can kind of see purpley. So it's like a dark purple, periwinkle-ish thing. So that's very pretty. And it's got pink in it too. So we'll turn it there. And that's 65 also. It was 20 for the blank. And then there's that. Very gorgeous. Since I showed this one, this is a herringbone. It's white with carousel. So it's got like a rose red, a mermaid teal color, and a green, and a purple. Very pretty. Makes a nice writing pen, very elegant. Diamond painting pen too, gorgeous. Lovely. You think it's 3D printed, but it's just the way the mold goes. They're not 3D printed. They are just poured that way. Very pretty. Gorgeous. It's different. I just thought, ooh, those would be pretty writing pens. And I ended up winning one. Okay, so let's see. And then we're going to, which one? Christmassy looking. And I guess this one sort of is. I'm going to regress to Halloween. I got one more of these. I bought about 4 of them. They're all, I have a model and then 2 others. And then I have one more. And this is from Castaway Creations. I'm just going to stick that in here. And it is called Haunted Mansion. And No Late to the Party. Goes with Boo Cafe really well. This could be your Boo Cafe. Also goes with so many Halloween. And I'm one to do Halloween all year long. Don't care what time of year it is. If I see a Halloween, I'm in the Halloween mood. Here we go. So this has black dripping down, and it's 3D printed. Has some hot Barbie pink, some neon orange coming down, and some neon purple, and then the house. The interesting thing about this blank, which is so cool, you can see the holes. I'm like, oh man, it's got holes in it. Well, the interesting thing about this is not a defect. This is the doors and windows. It was intentional. I talked to Jamie about that, and I had a question, and she goes, oh, that's intentional. That's supposed to be the doors and windows. So if you're making an E-pen, Tim's made mine an E-pen just so we could show that, but he's going to put some super glue. It doesn't take away from the windows. They're just not holes. If you have a regular pen, it wouldn't matter, but it's like an effect. Doors and windows. Is that not ingenious? I was like, Jamie, my goodness, gorgeous. So I had gotten a couple of people interested. I pre-ordered and told them I want a slew of them, and I did. And I ordered them, did them, sold them, gone. So then one more left. So if you're in a Halloween mood, I like Halloween. Anyway. So this one is 70. So it's just because it's a hybrid. Tim has to be extra care. The blank was around $18 or so. And so I just rounded it up to make, I like to work in intervals of 5. Just makes it easier. It's like maybe $2 difference. So that is that one. It's 6 inches long. I have a model that went to 5 1/4. So you can go 5 1/4 and you don't lose any of the design of that. And we did it in an interceptor design, which was that one I showed before this. We did it in interceptor because we wanted to do something. You can barely see that with this one, but it's like right there. It has a little bump, and that's interceptor. And we did it with that, so you could still see that. One customer wanted bases, but she didn't want to kind of lose the flow of it. I said, well, interceptor is kind of a take on bases, but it's very simple for somebody that wants a smooth middle. And so that's what we did on the model. You can do whatever you'd like, or just have Tim, whatever floats his boat. That's what a lot of people do. Whatever. Sometimes when we round it, it says a totally different thing than what you might think. But so we have that, and let's see, that one. We have this. One more left of the batch of 6 that I got. It arrived yesterday. The other ones were spoken for. Beautiful. Resin burl bridge, bell abalone, gorgeous. We had one person win it on the Wild Wednesday. You know, everybody put their thing in. One person's name was picked. $70 because of the chunky glitter on the ends. But she wanted it, Joe, our moderator, she wanted it small, 4 1/4. And so I said, well, we could cut these off, but then when we put the ends in, you'd always see this. And she wanted an E-pen. So I said, let's cut it here to 4 1/4. And then this would be your body. This abalone would be your body. And then this would be the bee stinger. She likes her E-pens with the bee stinger. And so, which is this. So I said, let the bee stinger be the glitter. And it looks stunning. It's her favorite pen now. And you can see the prismatic purplish that offsets this bell glitter. And I told Dan, I'm like, you really knocked it out of the park with this blank. Seriously, this is my favorite glitter he does. And I go, and then you put it in abalone. Oh my. So I thought a lot of people would like it, but a couple other ones I bought in bulk and it just didn't click. So you just don't know. But Dan always knows that I will order in bulk. And I did. I go, can you do 6? And it came faster than some other ones from auctions I ordered because it's just easy to wrap out 6 in one color and send it off. And so he did that for us, which we all appreciate to have it for this beautiful Christmas season. So yay. So thank you, Dan, for that. So this is the burl abalone. It's also 70 because of the chunky glitter on the ends and having to work through that depending on the length you want. This is 5 1/4. So if you want a 5 1/4, it can go as is. I know this would not make a good writing pen only because you have these chunky ends, and once you get them down thin enough to put along a brass tube for a writing pen, you'd lose it. It'd be nothing. And so it's not really technically great for that because some of the writing pens go thin. That was Tim's recommendation and our analysis that we figured out. But this is a beautiful diamond painting pen, and it's 70 as well. 20 for the blank, and then it's like a hybrid. It's chunky glitter. So let's just see. I got to get up close to the monitor. The one Tim turned for you, that one's turned out seriously awesome. Oh, Tim turns a lot for me. I think it was this one recently because I said I need a model because I had a customer who wanted to see it turned in the interceptor because she had never gotten the interceptor turned before. So I said, okay, I'll have Tim turn mine and I'll send you a picture. It's not buffed, but this is what it will look like. And so that's what I did. We just have to fix the windows so I can make it. I made it an E-pen as well. As you can tell, I love E-pens. So I have a stitch that I got from Bistro. It was one of those put your things. I never win anything. I never. Cindy is lucky. She wins a lot. She wins a lot. She has lucky. I don't know. I don't win anything. Will from Diamonds Around the World, he wins all the time. There was like a month of Wild Wednesdays. He won all the time. And it's just like, hey, my name never pops up. So, but my name popped up. So I had that one. And then I asked Jamie to make more of this. And so many people love Stitch. We did. So I sold it to a customer. I sold it, I believe, to Rachel. I sold it to April. And I had one for the E-pen and one for the regular because I'm a Stitch fan. So can't have it. Tim goes, you have 2 of the same pen. I'm like, that's okay. It's got a different use, right? You're all with me, right? You have 2 of the same pen. One's a writing pen or one's a diamond painting pen. One's an E-pen, one's a diamond painting pen without E-pen. So, hey, that's what we do here. So that is, let's see what else I have. I can find 4 more. What did I do with the bag? Oh, here's the bag. What other ones do I have that sort of look Christmassy? This one sort of is Christmassy. These are the thermal mutation ones. It's supposed to, when it gets really hot, and when Tim turns it, it does turn color, but your hand will not get it hot enough to turn color. But if you sat it in the sun in the heat, it would probably get hot and turn color. So it's called thermal mutation. So it's green to teal. So when you dig through this green, there's a teal underneath it when it gets hot. And then this is called the Senator glitter. It's like a periwinkle, a very bluish purple, very light. It is, I think, Stacy, Joe, me. It's our favorite, another favorite glitter. I love this. I had a flipper and let Kevin use it when he first started diamond painting. It's here in the house somewhere. Where? Nobody knows. But that is one you can get right on his website. A solid, just like this, solid of this. Gorgeous. Comes out gorgeous. Goes with so much. If you're a purplish, bluish person, you love that. It's very pretty. But this is very Christmassy to me with the green and with the silver chunky stuff. It just kind of looks like an ornament. So it's really pretty. So this is very popular. If you like fat pens, these are not great. You'll get a baseball bat because the thickest Tim could probably go is about a 0.60, but 0.58 would be really good. So I don't recommend these. Tim and I, when we make blanks, we go 1 inch, or Blanks by DPP. You can go to their VIP group or their Etsy shop, and they have chubby blanks, which are 1 inch, and I can get you your 0.7, like 0.64 and up to a 0.72 perfectly with that. You get a beautiful pen. So just know that if it's, something like this, a like these, 0.58 comes out gorgeous. I can do a 0.64. It's okay, but it's not a lot of room like this. You sort of get this little baseball elephant foot, as Tim calls it. It's not very pronounced plate up here for baseball bat. It just depends on what you like. Everybody's different. But this one is 60 for this. 50, yeah, 65. Sorry, it's 15, and then it's a hybrid with the chunky glitter in there. So that is that one. We have the all bell glitter, which we saw over here. But if you want a solid of that, you can see it has purple glitter, like a glacial blue coloring in there. It's called Bell. Bell to me is yellow, but that's what he calls it. And it's got some opalescent with purple and blue, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So very pretty. So this is just the plain one. It would make a great flipper. Gorgeous, beautiful, very festive looking as well. So that's 65 for that one too. And then if you see any, you can put B 1 through 9. As I get them up, but if you see something you want to be put in the chip for, let me know. This one is similar to the other green one. Did that one. This one is kind of very mermaid looking. I don't know, kind of Christmassy, I guess. This is a red, and it's just a solid color mutation because they blend together. But this glitter is called Daydreamer. It's really pretty. This was Daydreamer. No, that's not it. So this is called Daydreamer. It's kind of like a teal color, a mermaid dust, kind of very soft teal with some silver chunky glitter in the bottom of it. Gorgeous. We did a couple of these, and this has glitter, fine glitter in there. So it's this chunky glitter that makes it a hybrid. But you can see I've done it many times before. I numbered them to make it easy for Tim. Then he starts turning it and the label comes off. So I usually put them in baggies now. So this one is like 5 1/4 inches long. You can probably get a medium finger grip on it, or smaller, very pretty. To make a flipper out of it, we could cut a little bit here and a little bit here, and you can get like a 4 1/4, very even. Tim is very on point with that. I used to thought I had to tell him where to cut, but he's really good. That comes out, that's showing it really well. So it's sort of like that teal coloring and red. It's very Christmassy kind of looking thing. It's been around a while. You can get them on his website. It's a regular for him. These, if you see any of these that I ever show or whatever, those are special order remakes from auction kind of thing, which I go back in and order those because I can't always be at the auction, so I always miss it, but do get the opportunity to purchase those. Let's see. And then we have some golds, and this one I've had for a while. It's kind of, I don't know if we'll go anywhere, but solid white and blue, purplish blue with like a opalescent chunky glitter in the bottom. We've had this for like over a year that we keep getting them in, or I had extra and I ordered one too many and somebody had to pass on one and it's just laying around. So we just had these for a while. So we make nice. So these 3 are just regulars that's in his shop regularly. You can always get it. But it's just kind of, those are the Christmas ones. And then a lot of these other ones are just duplicates for multiple. So, okay. Anybody see anything B1 through B9 that floats your boat? Just put in whichever number it is. And then if we have to do multiples, then we can. This, I talked to another writing pen, a pen turner, and this is, let's see, Chris Lloyd. Hello, my friend. Welcome. This, he said he can't keep it in either. What he does is he makes them already, and then he puts it up for auction. I don't do that. I just reorder more. But I think he ordered some more, and I did. So I think that's why Dan made it, because I talked to him recently after I had found out it was shipping. And so I told somebody else, this blank is here. She goes, what about these other ones? No, not yet. I haven't gotten September yet. So I think Jess was the only other person other than me that ordered from September, but I ordered extras. So you'll see some of those flying around as well. Sometimes Jess asks me to order something. I'm like, I look at it again. I'm like, oh, okay. I see something there that I didn't see the first time. So that's why it's hard to justify how many you need to buy, because you just don't know, and it might tickle someone's fancy, or they didn't know about the remake orders. But I do take them. So if anyone wants to know in the future, hey, when you get auction remakes, can you send me some pictures? I can do that. And then you can pick what you want, and then you definitely guarantee to get it when it comes in. It takes longer usually. I was surprised this came in as fast as it did. Okay, so we have B4. We have 2 people for B4, which is the Halloween. Interesting. And B5. Chris Lloyd wants B5. Anyone else for the B5? This is the last one I have of it. So unless I order more, I order in groups of 3. So we'd have to have 3 people in order to order more of these. But I buy it up front. So when it comes in, then I charge you for the blank and everything else. That way, if you see 2, you can literally put it in your budget, because it takes that long for it to come in, and you could save that extra $20 to have it. Because I had someone say, well, I can't afford to. I'm like, you're not paying for the blank yet. I am. It's totally covered. So you can get the 2 you want. And they were thrilled. So that's kind of what we do. We try and work and make it easy for you, because these are beautiful. And so, okay, so we have 2 for B4. So we're going to have to do the picker for that. And I got 3. And so I didn't know, but I could possibly ask them to remake more of these. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any special things, but I would need at least 3 to 6 of them. So we'll see. And I'll see if they have any lying around. It sold like 2 or 3 times. This one was made for Pens by Laura, which is one of the people at Bistro Blank. She sort of went off on her own, doing her own turns and doing her own turning. I've known her she was one of the first people I bought from. And so they're in Florida, and we're really good friends. And, I support her business. She supports mine, everything like that. And she had a pen contest for Halloween. All these casters make a blank. And then even Bistro participated. And then it was vote on your favorite blank. And everyone voted for this one. And it was Castaway, and it won. So it was very good. B2 for Teresa. Okay. This is awesome. This is like Nico Mart. It screams Nico Mart. So I know Teresa liked Nico Mart too. And so a lot of Jeremiah's stuff has this colorway that's very kind of Asian or kawaii coloring. So it's very pretty. Okay, Teresa wants this one. Anyone else for B2 or B5? Those are the only ones that have single votes. And this will be the last round I do. And then we'll chit chat, diamond paint, whatever. Where are we at? Oh, we're over the hour. I probably won't do diamond WIP and chatting. But I want to show you my canvas. I'll have more up later. I think Kevin might pop his little Christmas Mickey that he's working on. He's over on the other side of the room. So I have B2 for Teresa. So it doesn't look like anyone else is wanting that. So Teresa, I'm just going to throw this in your other bag. This one is yours. Okay. I just have to make my own notes. Tim can't read it. What hell? What's this mean? You don't speak Carrie, but I speak Tim. Okay, so we have B5. Doesn't look like anyone else gets that. So Chris, you have this. So I will add that to a bag for you. Bag. Here we go. So, and I'll be sending. I'm going to work on trying sending these out. Let's see. That way, replay people can see that it's gone. Oh, okay. It was funny. I said, I have to put it in your bag. I have a bag in line already. No, this is like my writing up bag. So I know who has what. So make it easier for me to keep track. I should have used Tim's little tray thing and I wouldn't roll. But these 4 are B6 and on. And then we had B4 and we had 2 people wanting that. So that was Jess and Chris. So we are going to bring the giveaway tool up. And then it'll be okay. Let's come back here. Share screen. Giveaway tool. Okay, so it is #Bell for you 2 ladies that want that. Oh no, not #Bell. What did I do that for? That was silly, but that's what it's going to be now. So it's the Halloween one, and that one is 70, and it's a 6-inch blank, but we can cut it to 5 1/4. And we did interceptor in it, but you can do whatever you want. So just type in #Bell if you wanted B4. And then we'll spin it between the 2 ladies to see who gets to purchase it. And then I can try and see if he has one more left. Okay, there you are. Anybody else? Last minute? No? I'm just going to go with it. Between Jess and Chris. And the winner is Crystal. Yay! Okay, so you want to be 4, so that goes to her. Yay! Congratulations, Crystal. Yay! And so back. StreamYard, yay. Okay, there we are. So that's what we have. These are all available as well. I have a ton of other ones, but I wanted to make it sort of a rapture thing. I even have one of these, which I'll show on a future date. This was really popular at Mermaid Time. Very pretty. If you like pink and teal, and this is gold flakes. Really pretty. It's very popular. Couldn't keep it in. The caster that made it. I forget who made it. I think Troy made it. And so, very nice. Congratulations, Crystal. Yay. Let me go get a little for you guys hanging out and spending your time. I have a really inexpensive, cute thing I can give away.
No. Speak and that's like done. Right.
Okay, here you go. This actually, not this one. I pulled the wrong one. Now that I see it. I'm so silly. I'm just very generous today. This one, which matches Nico Mart, it's purple, pink, and teal. As you can see through there, but the pink didn't really show through a lot. It's kind of over here. So I make 4 at a time when someone requests, because sometimes other people see it. So we just make it one time. Resin does what resin does when we pour it. Sometimes it comes out exactly what it wants. The person that requests the design gets first dibs, and we made 4. And so then we had a few other people interested, and depending on how in the order I get requests from it, you can pick between these 3. Then you can pick between these 2. And this was the last one, and it's kind of gloopy. Kind of looks like ghost. Doesn't he look like a ghost? Look at the eyes, like sunglass eyes, and then this ghost blob coming through. Kind of funny, but anyway, this kind of goes with the Nico Mart 10 by 7 by 1 bigger tray. And so we did 2, and I called dibs on the other one. So whichever one the customer wanted, I took the other one, and they both came out gorgeous. So we can always do that one again. I don't know if I took pictures of it, but I have the tray here, and I kept it for that reason. At least if I have the colors, I can match it and do all kinds of fun things. So we can do Christmas ones. We can do true crime. We can do you name something. You see a pen you have, you want to match it. Even if I didn't make it, we will match it. We do anything. So this is the Nico Mart in teal, pink, and purple with a fine starlight glitter on there. It's clear, very pretty. So if you would like a free prize, this is free from your Leopard family. Thank you for supporting our events. Thank you for coming to our lives. Thank you for purchasing from us. Thank you for being part of our Leopard family and just sharing everything you do share. So if you're interested, put Nico. So I'm going to go put the pick tool up again as well. Get that. The pick tool. And I will box this up and it will go out Monday. If I don't have your address, you will have to email me. But I think most of the people here, I have your address. So if, let me just share my screen again. Share screen. Share. There we go. We have hashtag Nico. If you would like to have this you be a winner, hit hashtag Nico. It is already has the bottom sanded along the edges, no sharp edges, no resin cuts. Feet. Tim and I put feet. Actually, Tim puts feet on them. Tim sands them down to soft edges and feet. So it's usually about a 20 to 30. I forget what the cost is for a custom one. I think it's 30, 20, something like that. And then, so this is free. It's just kind of a leftover, and I tried showing it a few times and it does not go. So I'm just going to give it away because it kind of goes with our next event, which will probably be a Jeremiah Kettner. So that way you have a tray already. So if you're interested, hashtag Nico. How many people do we have here? Let's just see. We have 14. This is free. If it's free, it's for me. So just kind of put that in, hashtag Nico. And that is all you need to put that in. And I'm going to just do a show and tell right after what I was doing on the couch. So I got this from, I'm going to get closer. I got this from DIY Diamonds. It is, I'll wait till I show it after we do the drawing, but I'll show you that. And that was my couch project. I wasn't feeling that great the other day. And so I just started diamond painting that and didn't come into the craft room to do my Mrs. ButterD. So I sat there and did that and got a good tail on it, kind of stopping and watching TV and figuring out what the new releases. Did anybody get any new releases today? If you did, put in what you got. I wasn't shocked by the ones that went out. I knew Randall's would go. I knew the Sully would go. Mrs. ButterD was still hanging in there, but it's around. So you have to be a big fan. And some people aren't. Oh, wait. And a lot of people waited for Boo Cafe. And if you're going to have time to get that later, that's Halloween. I'll be there for a while. I'll get it with Black Friday or something else. Well, guess what, folks? It went one run and it went away. And a lot of people were upset, but there's always people destashing, so you can kind of look for that. But I don't waste. I go and get it. I can always sell it later if I'm not going to do it. So I know there's a lot of new Mrs. ButterD fans out there that are just starting out and just became familiar with her art. So I think it was Sabrina had sold some, someone else had sold some, and there's, I don't know if they sold Mrs. ButterD's, but other canvases. So it just seems there's a lot of people destashing. So I think a lot of people are getting ready for Black Friday and want to have those extra funds. That's my guess. But, I just, never know. So anyway, so hashtag Nico. I think that's it. I mean, you got 15 people here. The Diamond Barbie. Hello, Diamond Barbie. Do I know who you are? Because I don't know your handle because it doesn't have your real name. StreamYard or YouTube or somebody changed it to what your login is, not what you put in. So whatever your email or whatever it is you do. Hi, Larry. Larry's in there. I guess you could use it, Larry, for like some of your screws and stuff like that. Really good for that. And some of your scroll saw a little too, edgings and cutting out for that. It's not limited to this. Kevin used to do small Legos and use it for that. Rebecca from Crafting and Crying Daily used this till she got the bigger tray. And now she uses the bigger tray for those kind of things. So, it's totally usable for all kinds of things and it's no cost. So your first time here, well, welcome Diamond Barbie. We are the Leopard Leatherworks and Diamond Painting Pens, I think Tim calls it now. And we are the host of the It's a Jolly Holiday with Mrs. ButterD. Oh, I put Mr. ButterD. Oh, well, yay for me. I was doing it quickly and I was at the doctor's office. So I was in the car and I was trying to do it fast. So anyway, it says Mr. ButterD. Well, I spelled leopard is wrong last week, so I didn't even try to type that this week. So welcome. And so we are the host of the November month-long event with Mrs. ButterD. We do have some prizes and we do have some limited sponsors. And it was the last minute that I asked for sponsors. I wasn't even going to do that. But a few people found out that I was making it going and changed the name. And so they go, oh, do you need a sponsor? And I always sponsor with Crafts with Crashly. They make the header and then they make release paper and a bundle set that goes with the event header. And they also license all Mrs. ButterD's artwork, has release paper and cover minders and whatever else. So, and they also are donating a $20 gift card to their shop for the grand prize. Creations Brand is done. They has a tray available. It's $24 Canadian, which is $18 for us, which is an awesome price. I don't know what the shipping is when you purchase that. We have one for every week of the event. I'm just waiting for them to come. So there may be some weeks that I have 2 of her trays to give away, but we have 5 trays to give away for weekly and then 1 at the grand prize. So we have 5 trays, 4 for the weeklies and 1 grand prize, and then 1 for me to show off. And for future times, show their trays. So hello there. So welcome into that. You can let us know if you're participating. We are a very fun group. Tim turns all our pens live every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, and some Monday evenings. Sometimes I do. Last event, I did all of my lives on Monday, but it started on a Monday. But I started this on the 1st, which was a Saturday. So I'm kind of off a week. So this may go a week longer, but that's okay. Some people are starting late in this group for the Mrs. ButterD because they want to do a Christmas one and they want to do it for jingle drills. And I'm like, you can start late. We may have this go a week longer. There's no rules here. No new start, no new finish, no word, nothing. Just post a startup, fill out the participation form with your information. If you're not in there and your name is drawn, you will have 7 days in which to get one in. And then if we don't hear back from you in the next week, it goes back in the kitty. So yay. So let us see how many we have. We have 13 people watching and we have 10 people. So here we go, folks. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have my side guy to do the sound effects. Okay, the winner is Crystal Lloyd. Oh, I have to send you your other trays you purchased. She purchased a hot pink one I had in stock. So I'll send that with this. So yay. Congratulations, Chris. Yay. Another trinket tray. Woo. Okay, congratulations, Chris. Yay. You are lucky today. It is your day. So, there, I'm back. So, that's it, folks. What is what we have? I am busily working on my canvas. I get to work the diamond section. I'm not a big multi-placer unless I get really bored, and that if it's really big, like I have the Purple Kitten with available at my friend Enabler's Outpost, and it's the pumpkin spice latte kitty, and then there's also the meow chai kitty, and there's big sections of color blocking, like a whole section like this. I will get the multi-placer out, but for like something like this, I do like my old cross stitch mode, make little designs and then fill it in. Kind of like coloring. So I have fun with it. It relaxes me anyway. But I depends on my mood. But anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out. Look today and tomorrow for listings. I'm going to try and get them all out today to put it in Tim's bucket because I don't know how fast he's going to go through things and what he has on the plan. But we're here tonight, tomorrow night, and Monday night. So we could move through orders pretty quickly. So thank you for purchasing from the Pen Drop. If you're watching the replay, hit #replay, and you can email leopards@leopardlw.com. If you see any of the pen blanks that were available and not sold, you can put it in there or ask if you have that. So see you all on Tim's Live tonight, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we will see you on the next one. And keep on diamond painting.